everybody. I am Donna Hopkins, founder and CEO of Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporation. And the reason why we're coming to you tonight is we just want to give you a tidbit of what you're in store for when we come together on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Woohoo!
Yeah, November
Yes.
7th, the virtual Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporated 5K walk and run for breast cancer. And we're going to have a great time because Renee,
Absolutely.
I want to welcome you here today because we wanted to just give them a little tidbit of what they're in store for. It's just so much more than just a walk and a run.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Congratulations, Donna. Once again, you are putting your self, throwing yourself out there in support as always, and including everyone that can possibly come out in support of what you do. Always, always. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do.
No, you know what? I tell people that it takes all of us to help those that are going through breast cancer. And the foundation I started 21 years, I think, this year helps breast cancer survivors right here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. So let's talk a little bit more about the race because I said that is so much more than just a walk and a run because we want it to be entertaining for those people that are going to be walking. So the great thing about this walk and run is that it is from city to city. And Renee, they probably said, what does that mean, city to city? That means that we're able to check in with people from California, from
Yes.
Texas, from
Cross
Georgia,
country,
West,
cross the world.
all
Yep,
over the world.
yep,
And
all
they're
over the
going to
world.
take part on Saturday. The race takes place on this coming Saturday, November the 7th, from 12 to 1:30. And nope, you still have time to go to the website and register for this race. And it's just $35. And who don't have, hey, Renee, who doesn't have $35 that's going to be able to help those right here in this area? 99% of the people that come to the foundation, we say yes. And already this year, Renee, we've given out over $17,000 because with the pandemic,
Wow.
yeah, with the
Wow.
pandemic, the need is great, but the resources are so few. So we need you all to go to the website www.hopkinsbcinc.org and sign up for the race and get in there because you can be a part of the race with us. And Renee, we got so many special things in store.
What are
Talk a
you
little bit
doing? Get
about that.
online.
We got to have some of the groups. We want to have entertainment along with just the walking and running. And we need somebody to help us and push us along. So
Hello?
talk to me about, some of
Okay,
the
we're
individuals.
online right now, so I have to
Yeah,
call you back.
some of the
Um,
individuals that's going to be entertaining us come Saturday. Talk a little bit about that.
Listen, I just think that the fact that COVID's going on, everything else is going on, the elections going on, folks need to be able to come out and walk in support and to be able to come out and just breathe, so to speak, after being cooped up after COVID for so long. I think that the way you set this up, this is a whole new territory for everyone. And the fact that you were creative enough to say, hey, look, let's do a walk and let's do it virtually. So folks, like you said, can walk from wherever they are and join in, or they can come on out, which is nice to support and walk and still be able to do social distancing. I mean, it's going to be a fun event. And I don't know about where everyone else is, but where we are in the metropolitan area, the good old DMV, we are going to have weather that is like the spring. I mean, it's
71
going to be,
degrees.
yeah, in the 70s. We haven't seen that for a minute. And actually, it's starting to go into the cool months. But I think that you've picked a wonderful, well, God has picked a wonderful
Yeah, someone was
weekend.
shining down on us.
Yep. Absolutely, and to know that you are out there walking this with everyone else, Donna, is admirable. So I do want to recognize you for that, and to be able to put this together in, like I said, in a time where folks are really in an anxious type of environment right now. So I think that this is supportive for a great cause, and we have some great entertainment as a part of this. Even though it's COVID and social distancing, we still have been able to manifest one of the best talented bands and folks out there. I'll let you go ahead and introduce these folks that are going
Yeah,
to be a part
let me just
of
see
your event.
if everybody is able to come in to be with us. Are they online? Let me just see.
And forgive me, I am having some little technical sound issues here, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, let me just make sure
Oh darn.
we can bring them.
Let's see what we got cooking. Looks like my sound went out.
No, I can hear you, so you're good to go. I'm just trying to make sure that we can bring them in. I know that we had one of the individuals, and it's a band that has four members. They play the guitar, and then it's a female that's part of all of this too. So I'm trying to make sure that we can just bring them in, just to give people a little tidbit of what they're in store for on Saturday. So like I said, it's so much more. But like I said, people can go to the website. Oh, so no one else is there yet. So I don't know what happened to our musical guest, but we can just kind of like,
I can hear some of your musical guests on my end, and the beautiful thing about going live is you have the opportunity to tweak all this out.
yeah. 'Cause, they said that nobody else is on live, and if she could if Olivia can turn on her camera, that would be great because her camera is off right now. So if she hears me, there we go. Who is that?
There she is.
Is that Olivia? Hey,
Hi,
Olivia.
Olivia.
Thank you for joining us. Olivia, I'm putting you on the spot. You got to tell me a little bit about your group and performing and who's in this band and how did it get started. So tell me a little bit about that and the individuals that's listening tonight of what they're going to be in store for come Saturday.
Well, everybody said that they clicked the link and joined. I don't know why it isn't working, but Shelton's really the one who like formed the band. He's more of the leader. And I don't remember, he like told me this story, but I don't remember exactly what it was about. So like if he was here, he could tell you because I'm not the leader.
I think I think your band members are trying desperately right now, Olivia, to log in. I can hear someone trying to log in, but hopefully they will get it right here in a minute. So if you want to try and text them, you
Okay.
can, to see if they're having any difficulty. Maybe you can help assist them with how you signed in. And while you're doing that, Olivia, I'll just I don't want to distract you from texting Shelton and DeAndre and Zach. But Donna, I'll tell you a bit about the four of them. They're a very talented group actually, and they just put this together and said, "Hey, look, you know what? We're going to form a band." Olivia, how long have you been playing guitar?
I played acoustic guitar for 3 years, then I played electric guitar for almost 3 years.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
let me just take a quick break. Renee, if you can send the link that they just put in there, if we can send the link that's in the little chat part, they should
Okay.
be able to get in there, and we can go back to Olivia, and she could just tell us what made you get involved with this group, Olivia.
Oh, being in a band is something like I wanted to do since I was little, ever since I picked up the guitar. So when DeAndre texted me saying, "Hey, would you like to be in this band?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, that would be so fun!" Because like it's something I always wanted to do, so it would be pretty cool.
So how long have y'all been together, the band?
About a month, I believe.
Also, you all are new, so this is kind of like a debut of the band. And what's the band's name?
Well, at first it was I forgot, but like we had a name at first, but then like we wanted to come up with one with like a more deeper meaning and one that would like, you know, really feel special. So like we're still thinking about it.
Oh, well, great. And what guitar do you play? Because I know it's the bass and it's different forms of guitars. Which one do you play?
We really alternate, but I play more rhythm guitar.
That means you just talented then. So how often did you all practice, and what does it mean for you all to be a part of the race on Saturday? Because we still are social distance, but the great thing about this race is that people can be anywhere. You pick your favorite spot to walk or run. It can be a trail, it can be a roadway that they've closed off. It can be just your favorite place that you want to just get away and walk. But what does it mean for you all to be a part of just this event this coming weekend?
It's a great opportunity, and it's a really good cause. That's two wins, so that's a good. That I think that's a good thing. It's like it's just something good to do. It's a win-win for everybody. It's just interesting. It's fun.
So there's one of your band members that just chimed in with us. Hey, Zach. So Zach,
Hi, how you doing?
Olivia has been telling us a little bit about the band and how you all got together. Could you just talk a little bit about what instrument or what do you play in with the group, and how did you? I mean, why join the band? What's great about this? Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
Miss Hopkins.
Hey,
How are
how's it
you?
going?
So
If y'all
I
can
was just
hear me,
asking
then
Zach. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about just joining the band and what is it. What are we in store for come Saturday? So Zach, I'm gonna let you talk.
yeah. So, y'all can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we've been together for a little bit now. We practice every week. It's been a lot of fun getting to know a lot of the guys, and obviously also Liv. We obviously, as you know, we're not like super. We haven't been together for a super long time, but I formed a really great connection with a lot of the people in this group, and I think it made us a lot better, and we're all really excited to have this opportunity to come perform for such a great cause.
Thank you so much. So Shelton, you wear the hat that created it, almost like you're wearing a hat, but you created this band. You came up with the concept. Tell me a little bit about what birthed this group.
Oh my goodness, Donna. As you know, my dog, he came running over to you, which that really started it all, and it was such a great opportunity, to be able to do this. And I thought to myself, I said, I need to get some strong, quality band members together, and I got them, and I was happy to get who I got, and that we were able to work together. It's all played out so well. We practice, and we're just getting ready for Saturday for this breast cancer walk or run 5K.
So how did you select everybody? Because when you're putting together a band or a group of anything, it has to be something that sells you on each person. What made you pick these three individuals?
Well, it first started off with DeAndre. I knew him, growing up as a kid. He's a family friend, and I learned that he played guitar. I heard him play, and he was good. He was sharp. He knew all his things. He can hit those chords really good, and I was like, well, that's the guitarist I want. And he brought along his neighbor Liv, Olivia, and she played, and she was a good guitarist as well. And together we sound really good. The three guitar players, and we said, well, we can't just have three guitar players. So I knew this drummer. I ran into him on the street, and I said, wait, don't you play drums? Because I heard him play in our jazz band at school. I was like, you want to be a part of our band? He was like, yeah, sure. And we got together for the first time, and we played, and it sounded good. So
DeAndre,
Hey,
just tell me a little bit about what you bring to this band and what made you want to be a part of this group. And you all just started about a month ago, Olivia said, but what are you hoping to come from, moving forward from the group?
what I hope for is a whole bunch of experience from this. Being in a band is really one of my few dreams that I've had growing up, and all of it is a dream come true for real. What I bring to the band, I bring the nice guitar. I gotta have it on me. So without that, it wouldn't be all together. But we all add our own things. We all have our hopes, our dreams, our reasons of being together. And I'm just here for a good time.
I am so appreciative, and I'm all, the foundation helps breast cancer survivors in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, but we also like to help young people, in birthing their dreams forward. And I think it's pretty spectacular as far as you all putting this band together. I mean, I played the trombone, but I don't think you want me in your band because
Uh,
that was years ago and I don't have no skills there anymore. But I think it's great in what you all doing, and we are looking so forward to highlighting you all this coming Saturday. And people don't even realize what they're in store for, as far as the talent that they're going to be able to hear from you all this coming Saturday. But tell us a little bit about your music.
yeah, well, the music we picked was throughout the group. We picked songs that were accommodating to what we can play. So mostly, it was upbeat kind of rock music. So with that, we picked out a couple of songs, and I think we picked "Beat It" by Michael Jackson. That was a good one. We picked "Everlong." We picked Alice in Chains' "Nutshell," and we also picked Jennifer's Body. It is a selection of songs that we've been practicing, and I think that you'll like it.
Hey, Renee, we're going to need all of that to help push us along in the race. And the great thing I think about this race this coming weekend is that a lot of people will be able to hear you all from city to city. We've got people checking in from California, from Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, West Virginia, and there's so many other places I can't even tell you. But people, I am looking forward to hearing you all
Oh
because
my God, there's one thing. I think we should play or do a solo with your strawberry.
yeah, exactly.
That's gonna be the highlight.
Yeah, so again, as far as each one of you all, I just want you all to talk a little bit about initiatives that you all like to come forward. I know that you're just starting and everything, and everybody always has a start. And how old are each one of you all?
Olivia,
Well,
why don't you go first?
Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Olivia.
Oh, I'm 15.
15.
I'm also
And what school
15.
do you go to, Olivia?
Flowers.
Okay, so, and what about you, DeAndre?
I go to Largo High School.
And what grade are you?
I'm in 10th grade.
Okay, and
I am 17 and I am attending Albert Einstein High School as a junior this year.
awesome.
And
And Michelle?
Same. I go to Albert Einstein. I'm a junior and I'm 17.
So
What?
here's something that's unique, Donna. Zach and Shelton attend the same high school, and Olivia and DeAndre, they actually live across the street from one another. So it's quite a unique fit here for the four of them to be musicians and have the opportunity to practice with the two of them at the same time, and then they come together. So I think it's going to be a nice fusion of talent here between the four of them.
And Olivia, you're the only female in the band. So
That's
tell
right.
me how does that feel? Girl power.
Olivia Ross.
Yeah, what does it feel like being in this group with these guys?
Well, it's pretty fun because like they're really fun to be around, and playing music, anything music related is fun, and having people around you who you genuinely enjoy just makes it 10 times better, and they're really cool. So
Well, that's the great thing about being in a band is you got to be able to get together. So are you all looking to create your own songs, your own music as you go along? You know, this it's early. You just got together. But Shelton, what do you look for as you look on down the road, or where you want to take this band in creating your own music, writing your own music? Does anybody write music?
Not that I know of. I know that a few people read music, but I think we're gonna take a small break to try and grab our footings and understand, each other as a group first, and get to know each other more and play more. And then after that, who knows? We might end up trying to play other music, get maybe a singer involved, and try to make our own music. It just ends. Maybe DeAndre might eventually sing, down the road.
Hey, DeAndre,
Yeah.
I hear that you can sing a little bit.
A
Yeah,
little bit,
DeAndre,
just a
can
little
you
bit.
mind giving us a little sample of
Can
I
you
don't
just
even
give
have
us
a sample for myself yet.
Can you just
Not,
give us a few little chorus or something?
I don't know anything about the singing. It's just maybe a gift. I don't know yet, but maybe in the future.
I
Well, now, DeAndre, I know that Passion, you come from a family of quite a bit of talent.
Yeah.
DeAndre's mom is a singer, and his dad is also a musician. So DeAndre is he had no choice but to appreciate music, and I know that they're very supportive of him pursuing his musical endeavors. So
Oh, you come from a musical family, huh?
Yeah, it's been
That's
passed
pretty.
down.
That's pretty cool. So Zach, you're the one that plays a different instrument as far as the drums. Um, Talk to me a little bit about
Yeah.
why you picked the drums and how long you've been playing the drums.
So I mean, obviously, if you break it down, the guitarists and the bassists have to read more music. They have to play different notes. If you get it down to a science, they do have a very, very difficult job. And if we're being honest, what I really have to do for them is just to keep tempo, keep the background, keep the energy up. I have to make sure that everyone's feeling the music and let them do a lot of the hard work. So I'm not going to take that much credit for what I can do. I've been playing for a while, and unfortunately, I don't come from a musical background, but I do come from a background of a family who suffered from a lot of cancer and stuff like that. So being able to play in something like this and being able to bring at least my expertise on drumming is really helpful for me in the future of my family. And who knows where it'll take me.
I think that's so great because I always say that everybody, even at the young age that you all are at, is everybody knows someone that has been impacted by breast cancer. So I really appreciate the fact that you all are coming aboard to be a part of this great event that's going to take place. Again, it's going to be this coming Saturday, November the 7th from 12 to 1:30. It's you pick your place that you want to walk. Yes, you still have time enough to register for the race at www.hopkinsbcinc.org. And I was gonna volunteer to be a singer in y'all's group, but I don't think you may want me there either.
Donna, I think it's important that you bring
It's never too late. It's
your,
never too
your
late.
banjo and your and I'll bring
Trombone.
me and a couple of wind guitar. But I will say this just for the clarity of the listening audience. So you can actually sign up and walk 5 miles from wherever you are, or you can come on down. If you're locally, we would love to have the support. Just come on down if you're familiar with the Holy Cross Silver Spring is. It's right off of Georgia Avenue in Forest Glen. If you come on down to where the Holy Cross is, we're actually going to start. This is our starting point, and we're going to walk 5 miles in
No, it's
Flywheel Creek.
the 5K is 3.11 miles.
Well, it's 3.11 miles. That's great. So, but if you come on out, there will be social distancing and a lot of good fun, fresh air, good people. We'd love to see you out there physically walking with us because that's the whole point of it is good health, support, and being able to just come out and walk with us.
I think you said it right, Renee, is that we're going to be socially distanced and we're going to be obeying what is in place for everybody to be spread out. And that's the reason why the location we are going to be walking at is the Sligo Parkway down from, as Renee said, Holy Cross Hospital, where the road is closed off. So we can be spread out where we're not up on top of each other. And we're going to be wearing masks. I mean, I always wear my mask because we are going to be around each other. And even though we're social distance, we just want to take the extra measures to make sure that we keep everybody safe. But band-wise, I asked Olivia that you all have a name, but she said that you had a couple ones you're changing up. What was the name that you all have right now? And I know that you're thinking about, well, what are our names going to be on down the line? Anything, Shelton, as far as what the name is of the band?
Well, it's not for certain yet, but the name that we were writing on for this moment was called Last Minute, just because of what's going on with the band and all, how we just came together. But it will probably most likely change down the line.
So if someone wanted to, after you all play for us on Saturday, and everybody is able to hear the talented group that you all are, can they get in touch with you all to reach out to, as far as, I know we're in COVID situation, but it could be a thing where they want you to play virtually. Would they be able to reach out to you all if they need someone to play for them for any virtual events?
Yeah, they could contact Miss Renee over here and contact her. And
as you can see,
he's a manager.
Yeah, she said she's our manager.
But I'll tell you what, Donna, actually, once they decide on a name, they're going to start a little website, and that way you can reach out to them on the website. But in the meantime, you can surely reach out to me under Van Allen Real Estate at hotmail.com, or you can give me a call, and that number is 202-417-7913. And we are open for gigs. We aren't quite ready for tour, but we will be soon.
They will be soon, but right now you can get them while they're before they get hot.
Start, because in a few weeks or a few months they'll be hard to book. But I want to say this to the band members: you guys, this is making memories for you, and this is actually how a lot of super bands have started doing wonderful benefits like this for a good cause. So I know you may not realize it now, but these are definitely times that you will remember and you will feel good about because it's for such a good cause.
Well, I know that I am so excited to hear because look, fans, I have not heard them play yet, but I am excited because I want to tell Shelton. I want Shelton to tell them the story of how we came about meeting. We've been talking about this because I was out walking one day and it was just I think it was a God sent, but they were. I'm gonna let Shelton tell you about how we this came about.
Well, what happened was we were washing my dog Allie, and he had just finished, and he was running down the street and running up, drying off. And actually, that's him right there. He
See,
wasn't even,
Shelton.
yeah,
That's the
he,
dog.
yeah, he wasn't even worried about Miss Donna whatsoever. He saw the dog next door, and he ran over there. And Miss Donna happened to be there, and her and Renee started talking, and it all just happened.
It's
And
great
That
how
was me.
things yeah, it's great, Shelton, how things just fall into place. I just think that nothing is by chance. And that day I was out taking my walk and just happened to be out coming down your street because we live close by. And I just think that your dog liked me a lot. I don't know about that he was running toward because it seemed like when I walked up, he came running, but it was good because it opened the door for a great opportunity that you all are presenting us. I'm not just saying that it's a great opportunity for the foundation, which it is, but it's a great opportunity for us to collaborate, even with young people, to be able to come together to work together for a worthy cause because it's a win-win situation for what we're doing, and then it's a win situation for the fact that this up and coming group is developing. And I always say that just have fun with what you're doing. So the individuals that are part of this race come Saturday are going to be in a treat. When we hear from them, and I'm just looking forward to them pushing us along on race day.
right. And you guys, Andre, Olivia, Zach, and Shelton, uh, really, Donna and I both really appreciate you guys giving us your time and the opportunity for us to see your talent. It may sound corny to you guys, but Zach, we really appreciate you. Olivia, we really appreciate you. And of course, Shelton and beyond. You guys are very talented and no pressure, but the world is watching.
No, no pressure. Look, no pressure. The Renee just throwing up.
So I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, but I just think it's great that that you all want to come aboard and be a part of not just playing and getting out there, but the fact that, as Zach said, for a worthy cause of what we're doing this for, and that's to help people with breast cancer here in the Washington D.C. metropolitan area. So I hope that you all will go and sign up for the race. Because it's going to stay right here in this community. The dollars that we raise. So you gotta sign up for the race if you want to hear this group. So go out there and any last parting words from Zach, Olivia, DeAndre, and Shelton. Just shout out something to the fans, that will be watching you right now, and what they're again in store for them come race day.
Olivia, what are some of the what do you want what do you want the audience to know?
Hmm?
Tell us something that you want the audience to leave with.
To know about you a little bit.
Um, I don't. I'm not sure. I don't really have any.
What are the things that you want the audience to know about Olivia and your musical talents? Because you told me you can play different
Acoustic.
guitars.
Yeah. She's very talented. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to come right back
she's
to
quiet, but she's
you.
very
I'm going to
good.
give you a second to think about it. So be ready. DeAndre, what do you want the audience to know about you and your talent?
I want the audience to know that I really appreciate this opportunity. I appreciate you guys for supporting the band and everything. I haven't been playing guitar for the longest, but I've dropped a whole bunch of bad habits, bad energy, bad toxic relationships for this music, and I put my whole heart into this. So for me to be
Awesome,
able to finally
DeAndre.
share this, it's the greatest thing ever, really.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
Every time.
And DeAndre, tell me how long do you, or how much time do you devote within a week of rehearsing with your music?
Well, with my music, a lot of kids nowadays play video games, and I still do. But I used to be really into it. I dropped out a lot of that, talking to a lot of girls and stuff, put it into the guitar. And you get out what you put into it. So I'm getting a lot out.
Well, that's
It's a
awesome.
lot.
And now just think you have this opportunity to showcase the hard work that you put in. So now you're going to see how people react to what you put into it, the
Yeah.
seeds that you're planting into your music. You're going to see a real live reaction to that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait, really. I cannot wait.
And, and
I
yeah,
like what you said, Renee. I like what he said. DeAndre said he said you get out what you put in.
what you put in, I know. Isn't that awesome? And it's true, not just with your music, with everything, Deanna, with life.
Yeah,
You'll find that out
everything.
as you go. And let me ask you something else, Deandra. What about what are I know your genre of music that you like to play, but across the board, what what do you find most interesting? Is this the only instrument right now that you play?
The only instrument that I play?
Yes.
Yeah, the guitar is everything for me. I play electric and I also have an acoustic, but they tie right together. More of
Right.
an electric guy, and that's pretty much it. I'm a new
Okay.
musician.
And for this, you will be playing your electric guitar.
Yes, electric.
And and who is your favorite artist right now?
My favorite artist, see, look, I have a lot, but I say guitarists I really look up to, Eddie Van Halen, Kirk Hammett, and Steve Vai.
Oh, honestly.
Oh,
Now,
you know
wait
your
a minute.
stuff.
What about Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix was a legend. He's a freak of nature, but see, I like his music, but comparing myself to him is kind of way out of my league at the moment. Maybe
Oh,
one day,
at
though.
the moment, Donna, not for long,
Not
because you
forever.
Not forever.
not for me. I like that, DeAndre.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Shelton, talk to me. Tell me about the instrument and your musical background. How was it birthed? I mean, where did it start from?
Well, I started playing the clarinet in elementary school, and I still play it now. I've gotten pretty decent at it, so that's a good thing. And then I made a vow to myself that I would learn four instruments before I graduate high school. So I picked up the bass guitar. Well, I picked up the guitar first, and my fingers were hurting, and it was a mess. So then I said, let me try out the bass guitar. I got one from Craigslist, $20. I played it. I got good at it, and I said, you know what? This is what I want to play. And truly and honestly, it's been a journey for me because I've gotten a lot of opportunities, such as this one, and be able to make a band and just play for people and for myself. Music is an outlet for me, and it's different when you play music versus when you hear it. And I just think you hear music and it makes you feel a certain way, but then when you play it, it's a totally different world.
So
Wow.
you said but that by your senior year that you wanted to play four instruments. So the clarinet, the bass, and what are the other two?
Well, the drums are the ones that I'm working on next. Yes. And
It's not coming from my
the
side yet.
fourth, yeah, no, 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 no.
I'm kidding.
But
I'm kidding.
the fourth one, I was still kind of trying to think. I'm not too sure yet. It'll probably come eventually, though, being in a musical land of opportunity. So,
I think that's so cool. As
It
far as
is.
what you're picking up. So how difficult, with you all just started a band, which I think is kind of cool considering that what we're going through. How difficult has it been for you all as young people that you were able to go out, be with your friends, do all kind of things, but with the COVID situation, you kind of like have to kind of like curtail everything. How difficult has that been for each of you all? and
Um,
and and, and difficult being that how difficult has it been, and how much has this creating this band helped you get through that?
Zach, why don't you tell us?
Well, I mean, obviously, it was really nice when we could all go to. I'm not sure if DeAndre or Liv had really experienced this, considering they're a couple grades below us, Sheldon and I. But going into school and being able to see our friends every day, being able to play our sports or play our bands in school was a really amazing, like something that I really took for granted until all this happened. And
Yeah.
I think once this happened, I was still playing drums on my own, but I didn't feel like the same as when I got to play in school and like feel the energy of playing with a group of guys and girls. So when Sheldon gave me the opportunity, obviously I jumped at it because this was the first time in maybe like I guess a year now that I really get to play with a group of people that not only are very talented like that, but also they also bring a lot of energy and a lot of friendship to the table that I don't get to experience much when I can't go out and see my friends every day and I can't go out and play my sports every day. They brought a new element of the quarantine that I never would have thought I get to have.
That's awesome. Now, Zach, I happen to be a drummer too, and I know how difficult it can be to be able to practice and carry your drums from place to place. Tell me how much time you devote into practicing because I've heard these guys play and they're all very talented. Zach is quite a musician and he's a very good drummer. Zach, how much time do you devote into rehearsal or practice every day?
Well, I mean, obviously, the amount of time I get might be a little bit less than them, considering I don't want to wake up my entire family every time I hop on the drum set. But I have been playing, I believe, the longest out of anyone in the group. I've been playing the drums for about 6 or 7 years now. So the amount of accumulated time I've gotten has been immense. But I think in terms of practicing with them, I get to play with them once, maybe twice if I'm lucky a week, and then I get to hear my songs on my own. I get to whenever I have a couple hours of day in between sports and work, I'll hop on, I'll pull up the 4 or 5 songs we get to work on, and I'll rock out, and just a lot of fun getting to get the extra practice time,
And
and it doesn't feel like a burden.
what is your favorite song to play on the drum?
Ever, ever, or the ones that we have right now.
The well, ever.
I mean, one of the songs that we're playing now, it's called Everlong, is personally one of my favorite songs I've gotten to play, just because I played it actually a lot back in around 2018 when I first started doing like performances, and it became like instantly one of my favorite songs because the tempo that you have to match and the energy that you have to bring, it it's a lot more difficult than a lot of the other songs that drummers normally have to play, and it brings out a better drummer in me than I normally would have been. And I mean, a lot of songs like, I mean, Michael just like Michael Jackson, Jennifer's Body, the songs we're playing, they all are a lot of fun to keep a steady groove. But Everlong really makes you work to play like faster and harder.
Well,
Yeah.
Shelby, well, we're gonna we've got to go because this that we could talk over on and on and on. But I want Shelton to have the last word as far as who inspired you as far as an artist. Who are some of your favorite artists? And you've got the last word.
well, Marcus Miller, Miles Davis. Well, actually, Miles Davis, he plays the clarinet and the bass guitar as well. So he really inspired me because I was like, well, I can't just go from a classical instrument to electric, percussion instrument. So I was like, I don't know how I'll do this, but I saw Miles Davis. I was like, well, he did it. I was like, so why can't I? So uh, this event on Saturday, November the 7th, we'll do good. We'll stay strong. We'll get through this walk. We'll fight breast cancer. We'll raise awareness and we'll just have a good time.
I love that. And again, it's this coming Saturday, November the 7th from 12 to 1:30. And I just want to say right now, right here on air, I am so proud of you all. Everything that I've heard tonight and everything that you all are doing, that you make my heart happy. So thank you for this opportunity for us as a foundation to be able to have you a part of that. So thank you, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.